Okay, maybe that. How about now? Are we live on YouTube? Had some technical difficulties, along with some other things going on here. You guys are going to see a evacuation. All right, how about now, YouTube? It's really frustrating. I have. Alright, here you guys. Alright, we got a Millennium Force evacuation going on here. Hey, Tay. Sorry, I had some technical difficulties there. What's going on? It's Drew's worst nightmare. Oh. I see what's going on. Hey, Gengar. We are live finally on YouTube. So I watched it lurch forward. They tried to restart the ride. They might get evacuated. They might have to bring the elevator up there and they take them down. It's a good chance.
They're getting food! I'm sorry, but I'm glad I didn't join you!
Yep. You're gonna get a food delivery up there, guys.
I can throw an apple, maybe.
Someone ordered some pizza at Millennium Force. Stat. Millennium Force Left Hill. People are hungry. Deliver some Hugos. I would definitely do Slingshot. 100%.
They better be getting some free season passes or something. This is cool. I know.
Actually, to be honest, I'm not smelling Panda too much right now, more than normal.
I think that girl behind Caitlin is crying.
For the people to get more ride. Just say we were in the
sucks for them. It just is interesting because they tried restarting the ride, and it lurched forward. It like made god awful noise. Like, I don't know if they gave all these. You know, I feel like they really hyped up the whole Millennium Force changes. Like, it's gonna, you know, it's gonna be just what it needed to get right back up to its capacity, and now all of a sudden, I feel like Millennium Force has had the most downtime out of every coaster so far since we've started. Well, now that I got you guys here finally on YouTube, get a little coverage there. My main idea for this stream was just to go around, kind of chill out, not really like do too much. Maybe go on a ride too if had the chance, but plans changed and met up with Ben up here, a friend. Decided to ride Top Thrill 2, and then we got in Top Thrill 2 line. We had it all timed out. It's like, all right, it's gonna take like 30 minutes at most to get through, fast lane. Got my single use. Get in line, and we're like, wait a minute, we haven't seen any cycles go through probably about the past 10 minutes here or so. And took a little bit longer, and then as soon as I tried to start up the stream, had technical difficulties there. About 2 or 3 different types of technical difficulties. Ironed them all out. Here we are. We're good. We're live. I don't really care about where this stream goes at the moment. I've already had a pretty good time today. It didn't really work out how I wanted to initially, but it's okay. It's going with the flow. When am I planning Wednesday? Well, my current plan limitations. I have certain things that are stopping me from making the plans I want to make at the moment. So Wednesday, I really have no idea what I'm doing. Yeah, you got it. I had one idea of the way I wanted the things to go, and it doesn't matter because when you set expectations, that's when you get disappointed in life. Set your expectations too high, more disappointment. I got a bonus. I got to see a friend, and I got to talk with you guys here. Like, the stream actually worked out. I actually got live. Here you guys are, and here I am. Kings Island. Dude, I was thinking, if you were to look at my calendar right now, it would say Kings Island May 14th. 100%. But, like I said, things have changed since I put that in the calendar. So, I would love to be at Kings Island on Wednesday. Put it that way. That would have been an amazing day. I bet you hardly anyone would have been there. It would have been the first Wednesday, I believe. That's what I was planning on. It might be, kids still in school. It was in the middle of the week, the first Wednesday. I feel like if you're able to go, Gungar, you should. That'd be a good day. Sorry I let your stream down, Drew, but, Cedar Point this weekend. Well, so here's one of the chill spots I was wanting to rank here initially. Let's go ahead and try it here. This is one of my favorite spots right here, actually. Let's come down this way. Right by the little water mill here. Love the sound of running water. Well, I thought there was some rain earlier, but it might have just been bugs. I do have some... Wait. Ripping. So they're starting to show up. I don't think there would have been any rain. Like I said, I thought it was rain, but I think it was just bugs. Yeah, all the different chill spots in Cedar Point. This is the ones I like. The sound, it really kind of drowns out everything that's going on out here. You can kind of almost like disassociate if you need to. You know, you need to like sit down and think for a bit, get back into the moment. Sometimes, like when you're out here, you know, real life can kind of set in. You know, while you're here. You're here to have fun. Every now and again, you know, you just might need to sit down and just have a nice reset, realize where you are. You're in one of the greatest places in America right now. I hope rain doesn't hit this thing. Change been steady. Okay, good. I'm wondering about this already. It looks like we have good bit right here. Afraid to let go of this thing. Yeah, this is a learning process for me, guys. To be honest, I'm surprised that my first streams went so smoothly. So you're gonna have to like bear with me here. Full learning process. Can you come with some B-roll here? Oh, Gin Joe's, what's up? How far to live from Cedar Point? About a little over an hour. My Twitch, twitch.tv/AE Scotty. Guys, get a sneak peek. Oh yeah, Drew. Yeah, you gotta tell him. Tell him, Drew. Uh-oh. You got it. DJI Action 4. Got some great shots with it so far. Hey Jinjos, thanks for the follow on Twitch. I really appreciate it. I need some more Twitch follows. Voice track. My thoughts on Top 2. Well, I just got off it. So my thoughts, let's get going here. Okay, so my thoughts on Top Thrill 2. It's not worth like a 3 hour some odd, hour wait, whatever the crazy people are waiting for it for, are doing. Put it that way. I do enjoy the ride. I would say it's my top 3 in the park. My Twitch name is twitch.tv/AE Scotty. Alpha Echo Scotty. AE Scotty. And like every time I ride it, I do enjoy it a little bit more. I get to kind of, it's one of those rides that, you know, it's over so quickly. You have a very limited kind of amount of time that you can like take things in, put it that way. So every time I ride it, you know, I'll pay mine to, you know, I'm on the spike. All right, well, let's look at the top of Power Tower. Well, that's crazy. I've never seen the top of Power Tower before. All right, you know, next ride, let's look to the left. Like, oh wow, we really see, you know, like see onto the parking lot. You know, like getting like the sense of size. I feel like you can only do one or the other kind of with that ride. You can either get like the sense of size, and that's on the spike or in the top hat, or you like just focus on the sense of speed. Focus on the sense of speed on the top, on the backwards launch. You really get that. Well, that is my Twitch follow goal, and I'm hoping it worked because I got a Twitch follow right just now. So, if it didn't work, then I'll fix it. It's something new. It's my Twitch follow goal. Alright, we're heading over to my other spot I like chilling at. I'd almost give this like maybe an honorable mention, but it might be one of my, you know, maybe the 5th on my list. Whereas back there by the mill, that was probably more my 4th, I'd say. Hey, don't get Drew started. Trust me, Drew, I'm on your side, don't worry. I just didn't want to go into the whole thing, you know. Yeah, I've had a great experience with these guys, especially with their drones. Like, I repaired one of Drew's drones, got it to fly. It was like really super simple. Like, I thought I was going to have more issue with it than what I did. It worked out great. The replacement part, easy peasy. Let's go back to this way. I have not been on King Dakota. It was going to be, you know, it was a bucket list ride ever since, you know, it overtook Dragster. I never had the chance to ride Top Thrill Dragster, so it's like, well, I might as well try to, you know, since it's not the tallest anymore, I might as well try to go over and ride King Dakota now. So I never really tried that hard to ride Dragster if I could ride King Dakota at that point, but neither of those things happened. Zamperla happened. That's all I gotta say about that. Ah, screw that. If it wasn't for Zamperla, I feel like, you know, Intamin could have came in and done something with both Dragster and King Dakota. But Cedar Fair decided to go the cheap route. I believe. I mean, you know, the image and everything's cool on Top Thrill 2. It looks nice. Like, I enjoy the ride, but yeah, there could have been so many other options. Like, Intamin could have really got it down pat Dragster, take that, and put it over to King Dakota. Boom! Now you have 2 new rides. But now you're minus how many ever rides with how many ever they took out there, which, you know. Some of those rides was bound to happen, but you know. Going over to my other spot over here. This spot is, you know, you can't really tell right now, but this spot right here is one of my secret favorite shade spots. There's not too many shady areas at Cedar Point. Come back this way. Everyone's going over this way. People are going on the train, they're going over here. People are, you know, they don't generally sit over in this area. There's not really much reason to sit over here. I'm right over here by the exit. I feel like that's new. You need a break from the sun. This is about the most amount of shade in the park right here. Yeah, I feel like you're gonna get like natural shade. Even then, it's not that much. Can't find me on Twitch. Twitch.tv/AE Scotty. Doesn't that work? Should. So in Cedar Point in July, you're excited right top of 2. I live over 8 hours away, and you're happy to visit for the first time? Wow. For the first time in July. I really hope that you have more than one day to experience Cedar Point. Seriously, you're going to need at least 2, preferably 3. And stay on site at least one of those days, one night. Like your first night, you should preferably, well, you know, I'd have to think about that. But I think maybe your first night stay on site, and then after that get another hotel like Express, Castaway Bay. It's twitch.tv/AE Scotty. The letter A, the letter E, Scotty. Drew, there you are. Thank you. Give me an exclamation point force on Twitch. Saying 3 days, and you're saying yes, that is the primo experience. Now, I would say maybe if you're going that route, go ahead and try to get Fastlane Plus for at least one of those days. Because see, every so much time here, you don't. It's not necessarily required, depending on the weather. But if you really want to have a stress-free time, you want to ride everything you want to ride, Fastlane at least one of those days. That one day be kind of a chill day, you know, figure everything out, see where everything's at, see what you want to ride. Do your last day at Breakers? Yeah. Now that you say that, that makes sense. Yeah. You want to end your trip on a good note. By then you're going to be kind of more tired too, so you're going to have an easier way to get back to your hotel. Hey Sam, what's up? We back at the point. Got like 15 minutes left, but I'm not stressing. I already got to ride Top Thrill 2. I don't really, I mean, you guys want to ride a ride before park close? Try to figure something out, maybe. Try Magnum. I don't really want to do Maverick. Can't believe I say that. Can't believe I said that. You were there yesterday. You got to ride Top Thrill 2 for your very first time. All right. I'm sure you enjoyed it, right? How long did you wait? Sir, wait for Millennium. So if you were to have caught the beginning of the stream, I had technical difficulties. I'm not able to start the stream on time due to like 2 or 3 different factors, but here we are. Anyway, Millennium Force had Red Train stuck right after the station on the lift hill. When I went up to it, I saw it lurch. It like tried to restart and went kunk. It like really lurched forward. It was I don't normally get scared on roller coasters, but if I ever heard that, yeah, I would have had like a split second of like, okay, that's not right. Like it did not sound right. You waited an hour and 30. Okay. All right. I'm sure it's worth it though, right? I feel like every time I've ridden it so far, it's gotten better each time. So don't really judge your full kind of experience on that one ride right there. So just give it 2-3 more rides to really give like your full opinion on what you think about the ride. What's the average weight? Probably a little under an hour and a half or so. Like average, well, if you were thinking average, the fact that like there's some people that wait extraordinarily long amount of time. I'd say maybe under an hour, under 2 hours. Like a little under, like, yeah, I'd say like 2 hours. Like, I'm sure there's people that, you know, wait a lot longer than that, so. I don't know if I'd wait more than, to be honest, like 45 minutes probably for it, but I'm just spoiled with my single-use fast lane. The park wasn't busy yesterday, even though it was Mother's Day. Yeah. I might be one of those park hacks, you know, like you think the day is going to be busy because of a holiday, but it's not, because if you really think about it, maybe it's not necessarily a sort of, like, I don't know. It doesn't seem like a Mother's Day destination if you really think about it, but everything's starting to wind down. Just doing a little mute, quick little mute. Alright, we're heading over to my, I'd say like my third most chill spot in the park. It really depends on a couple of different things. Depends on the weather. If Magnum's running. Can I do a ride? Well, let me see. Go to Magnum. Emma's down for a ride. If you guys are giving me a reason to ride. At the moment. Right ops don't like it when I come in with my full setup. Gotta be sneaky. Doing nothing wrong here though. Nothing to be worried about. We're gonna check Magnum here. Gonna check them out. Yep, looks like it's running. There we go. Alright, we're going to my fourth most chill, or I guess third most chill spot, right? We got three now? I don't know. I always wish that I could have the Magnum Q as a, like, if I could have my backyard set up in any way, it would be how the Magnum Q is right now. It's one of my favorite places in the park. Probably has the most shade, but the fact that it's in a queue, you can't really come over here and enjoy it, so I can't necessarily call it like a nice relaxation spot or anything. Forget. I gotta fix my bag here too. So yeah, like this area right here, one of my favorite spots in the park. So chill. Okay. We all survive somehow. Doing a little maneuver. Hey, getting everything situated here. Getting everything situated here. I'll put it around my waist, right? Good. Thank you. Will do. Exactly. All right, guys. Getting on Magnum.
Mercy. Oh, welcome by ride. How was your ride? Also, the Lamar to your seatbelt. Next again to the right. Thank you for riding Magnum. Thank you very much, Cedar Point. Esta back the game against all closing.
On Magnum. Sit down.
Remain seated, keeping our part of your body inside the right unit and control.
Magnum's ready.
Forward in that position with your back and shoulder against the back of your
We're good to go.
All clear.
Alright, here we go, guys. We're out of the station. Here we go. Sure, you're here, look, Hill. Probably can't hear me. That was awesome. Back into the station now. Bear with me, guys.
Welcome back, riders. How was your ride? Wow. When the ride comes to a complete final stop, push your hard lights up and fasten your seatbelts. Exit quickly, exit carefully to your right. Thank you all for riding. Have a good rest of your day here at Cedar Point. Have a good rest of your night here at Cedar Point.
We gotta hurry her. Yeah.
Alright, and we're back. You can hear it really well? That's awesome. Great. Iron Dragon? Nope. Well, close actually. Millie got stuck right now today when I started the stream, actually, R&R. Yep. It was stuck yesterday in the bottom half, and it was also stuck today on right after the end of the station there, like the, you know, beginning of the lift hill. Alright, I'm going to, since there's going to be no more riding, I'm going to re-gear back up here. Give me about a minute here, guys. We'll resume. My bad. Ride at your own risk, fellas. That's all I gotta say. Ride at your own risk. You took that risk to ride the ride. We could go on. I'll leave it at that. Put it there. Put it that way. Riders assume all risks while riding, by the way. He just didn't like the way I ride Magnum. Put it that way. Probably hit his little girlfriend. It's all good. I didn't mean to. It's not like I intentionally mean to. Where? Actually, you know, let's go back this way. My other chill spot I want to go to is right at this way, actually, now I'm thinking of it. Yeah, seriously. It's extra weird. Hey man, you enjoyed that ride way too much, by the way. You might want to, you know, tone it back next time. Whatever, play with it. Everyone has their own opinions on how things should be done. That was just his. And I have my own opinion. That's, you know, my opinion's kind of listed on the board right there too, by the way. You know, when you read that board. Just saying. saying. Has TT2 had any rollbacks today? I don't believe so, from what I've been hearing. It's been running great all day. How late can I stay at the park? I'd say at least like, you can stay a good while at the park. Just as long as you're not like making a nuisance of yourself. You're kind of like making your way towards the end. Like, the way I see it, the actual park itself closes like an hour after the posted time. The posted times are just when the rides stop. But I would say probably like an hour after is when they're going to be like, all right, yeah, like, what's your plan here? You need to get out, sort of thing. Like, if you're not just sitting there finishing up a meal, or, you know, you got some sort of legit reason as to why you're kind of hanging out. Like, if it's an hour past park close and you're heading back like towards Steel Vengeance, like, yeah, they're gonna be like, wait a minute, like, what exactly do you have planned? Like, exits like over there, you know. But we're heading to my I'd say is probably number 2 favorite spot in the park. Chill spots. Yeah, you can stay on the property all night. You just can't really be in the gates necessarily. I mean, there are people here like doing things overnight, so if, like, you really wanted, you can try to blend in, but I wouldn't advise that. That's not. There's a lot of fun things to do. Yeah, like on the beach. I have not seen Siren's Curse operate at all, or murder test or anything, no. Stayed awake all night on the beach. Yeah, that's a goal for at least one night of the season. Spend all night out on the beach. Thrill 2 test, or I'm sorry, Siren's Curse testing. That'd be really cool. All of a sudden, 8 o'clock, they just started like, you know, activating the tilt. There we go. Brave souls. Bugging out. How do I like Top Thrill 2? It's my top 3 in the park. I like it more every time I ride it. It's one of those things I said earlier. You kind of have to experience different things each time you ride it, because the ride time is so short that you don't really get much of a chance. Either, you know, you're looking left the whole time and kind of looking that way, you're looking right the whole time. Like, you kind of have to have a plan beforehand of what you're going to look at and what you're going to try to experience. But if you get that down, then you kind of have like a plan in place what you're going to try to experience each time on the ride.
No, because I promise you. Look how good this is.
I really think there's some merch back here. I'm not too sure, Drew, if you've been back here yet or not. Back in this area. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Right here, this black and white gear. It's pretty clean. I can see you wearing this. Especially now you're a Top Thrill 2 fan. Coffee. Yeah, I think it's pretty clean, this whole back section here. Oh, there you go, right there, actually. Never mind. There's what you're looking for. I think I know someone that might like these. They don't have any of the crazy neon sort of gear, I think, that they had last year. I think they replaced that neon gear with the black and white. Alright, heading over to one of my most underrated spots in the park, I think, to be honest. Like, not you, it's really easy. If I were to rank number 6, I would be, you know, included in there. But this goes all the way down here. Has a little stream action. Cedar Point is a smoke-free environment. The nearest smoking area is located just outside the main gate. Or if you ask anyone else that kind of goes to the park, it's like, you know, anywhere they want to. Here it seems like anymore nowadays. I really wish there was like a more kind of out of the way chill spot to feed the fish. I do like that spot and it's awesome, but I don't know. It's like I feel like I'm in the way or something. Like that's Air Force One. Lots of Air Force One spots. It's got to be responsible. Hey, come on, what did you think I was at Cedar Point right now? If you were just kind of randomly saw the shot right here. Like nowhere in Cedar Point, inside the gates, will you get this kind of... Air Force One's too big right now. It's too visible. Stream goes all the way down this way. It's nothing like coming over here after a long day. Just kind of sitting here soaking in the sights. Let the stress of the day just kind of wear off. We're all heading out of the park now. Head to the number 1 spot. I was debating on whether or not I should include this because it's not necessarily in the park. I kind of wanted to really just talk about things for inside the park, but at this point you really can't ignore it. You all know where I'm heading. This park closed at the moment. Everyone's making their way out. You got it, Jerry. Beach is one of those spots where I never really thought about it when I was younger. Like, why would you come to Cedar Point and just like sit out on the beach? But as you get older, you're able to experience the park more than maybe you would when you were younger. You begin to kind of appreciate, you know, what you have here and how nice this beach actually is. I could literally just have a day where I sit out here on the beach, maybe come in for a meal. Like if you had someone stay out with all your stuff on the beach, come in. Wow, no! That was close. Have someone stay out with all your crap on the beach, and you go inside, and you go get, like, even if you just had one meal, you can definitely do it in such a way where you can bring some things back out to everyone, and kind of like snack on stuff, like, because it's really kind of tough, I feel like, to eat like a whole meal on the beach or whatever, but if you're just having some snacks or doing, you know. What is this music? What is going on? It sounds like a pause screen to a video game or something. Okay, I'm getting out of the park. All right, geez. Gosh. So at least one of the days here this summer, I'm going to be spending all day out here. Even if it's not technically all day, it'll be the only thing I do on that day, other than just coming in and getting a meal or two. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? You're staying overnight at the hotel? Nope, I am not. It's gonna be, well, yeah, it's gonna be about an hour, 20 minutes or so for me. Yeah, what is that? It was on repeat. Like I was like, okay, next part. Okay, now, nope. Okay, next part. Wait, nope. Still. Well, good night. Heading out. Had a pretty good day today. Call it a W. W day. Here we are. Breakers Beach. So I was being a nerd earlier today, and I was looking on Google Maps, just kind of like checking Cedar Point. I kind of like doing that every now and then, just kind of double checking my areas I wanted to go to today. I looked at the satellite image. It's like, oh, there's a bunch of people. Oh, like the water parking lot's pretty busy. There's like no spots there. Let's check at the beach. Oh wow, the beach is pretty busy. Hey, I wonder. I always go to the same spot in the beach every time. Let's see who's all in my spot. I zoom in on my spot. I see a blue and silver tent, pop-up tent, which is basically the same exact thing that I have in the same exact spot that I set up at. So I'm not going to say it's true, but I'm pretty sure I'm on Google Maps chilling on the beach. Yeah, the music I went past, it was in Planet Snoopy, and I would much rather listen to the Wild Mouse music over whatever I just heard in there. That Planet Snoopy, that was trippy. It's tripping me out, man. We got going on here, these foundations for boardwalk nights, whatnot, different activities. Yeah, I don't mind that ride, to be honest. The drive, it's so worth the drive. Just to, like, I only was up here for like maybe a little more than 2 hours today. I got a ride on Top Thrill 2. I got a meal. I got a live stream in, barely. Barely got a live stream in. Call that a W. Your screams from Top Thrill over here. Yeah, it's very dead. It's still pretty nice out here. I mean, I have a jacket on right now, but so after the park closes, you can still stay on the beach. Beach technically closes at like midnight. It is also technically a public beach, like the shoreline or whatever, you know, the regulation is like the actual like boardwalk and on like the beach sand that closes at midnight, I believe. So after the park closes, yeah, you can just come out here. I mean, yeah, like if you're staying in the hotel, like this is basically what you'd be doing, you know, you come out, the park closes, you're staying at the hotel Breakers right here, no rush, come out here, just enjoy the night, enjoy your night. No stress, no hurry. Why is there tracks in the sand? Because they have been actively combing it to get ready for the upcoming season. It kind of breaks up the sand, loosens it up, because towards the end of the season, if there's been bad weather and the wake comes in, kind of tears everything up, tears up the sand, it'll be all hard and compact, and it's really tough to kind of get comfortable on, sit on, you know, so they kind of come through here with a big old rake. They comb the beach. Thanks for live streaming for those that can't be here. Oh, wow. You're very welcome, Jerry. That's what I'm here for. Good shot. Yeah, out here on the beach, you have your different activities you like doing. You got your volleyballs, you got your alcohols, you got your musics, you got your coffees and your TGIs and your Tomo steak, hibachi. You're going on July 11th through the 13th. That sounds like it's going to be one of the more hotter days of the season. Be prepared for a scorcher. Stay well hydrated. Find what little shade you can. Please stay hydrated. Watch your sun intake. Sunscreen. Apply sunscreen. Have I ever stayed at a hotel on a property? Yes, I have. Thanks to some very generous people in my life. I never would have otherwise. Find some pretty great shows here. If you're not really like much of a sit down and watch a band type of person, it's still kind of set up in such a way where you can still enjoy the band and what's going on here. You can still enjoy everything, even though you're on the beach, because all the different speakers and things are set up for whatever performance is going on. It's probably really windy, guys. I'm sorry. They have bathrooms out here, single-use bathrooms. You can kind of change in there. They have your okay, good. Yeah, notice that the wind doesn't really, I mean, it's a little annoying, but the wind doesn't really mess with things too much here. Got your shower stations to kind of wash your feet off. And your little main section, you go in there for Starbucks. Speaking of, I need to get to Starbucks. Also, I've heard many people been here many times. They ignore these signs here. Read them. I won't stay here too long really, but very interesting stuff. Come out here, just take however long it takes. The forward pass in football. You guys ever thought of taking a ball, and like you need to move it forward, but you like take your hand, you place the ball in your hand, and you like move your hand forward, and then you let go of the ball at the same time as you're moving your hand forward, like apparently that wasn't a thing back in the day, and someone actually had to invent that for football. So the forward pass in football, modern football, was invented on this beach. I'm assuming the idea of it, because early football is mainly running. Running the ball, running the football. Looks like they're making progress on the slide over here. I think they only have the one kind of up. Might be losing you guys out here. I'm not too sure how the Wi-Fi situation is here. I think I might be trying to get some Wi-Fi from breakers. Let me switch my cell phone up a little bit higher. So wait. Here we go. All right. I have the ability to tell the program to either use my Wi-Fi or use my cell phone service, because I can use both at the same time while I'm streaming. It really helps out, because I run 1080p 60 frames per second, which I feel like not very many people are doing. If you're watching on desktop or on Twitch, I'm assuming you're getting some pretty good high quality video. Do you think the Fastlane Plus is worth it? Yes. Do not get regular Fastlane. If you're going to get Fastlane Plus. And if you're only going for one day, get Fastlane Plus. Check the, yeah, I'll head out towards the campground. That'll be another honorable mention of chill places. I like that area back there. Yeah, sounds like a good idea. What's my favorite past or present roller coaster logo? I think I've said it before on the stream. I really like Disaster Transport. When it comes to the logo itself, heading out. Later on, Drew. Have a good night. I'd say past present logo, I'd almost have to go with Magnum. I really like the style and aesthetics of it, especially the entrance. Cherry chai at Starbucks. I mean, I've not tried it, but I can see how it'd be pretty good, actually, to be honest. I don't know. I like chai. There's different types of combination of chai that's good. But oh yeah, it was that. Yeah, okay, that's what I thought. Yeah. I just kind of like the whole theming of just like the experience and the theming in general of Disaster Transport when it comes to the actual logo or like ride entrance sort of like logo action. Yeah, I'd say Magnum. I went to go ride Millennium Force with Ben earlier today, and as we walked up to it, we saw that the train was stuck right past the station. And we walked up to it and it like lurched forward and made a horrible noise. Like everyone kind of almost looked like they had whiplash, to be honest. So no, after we saw that, it just kind of recorded a bit. And he had to leave, so it was basically, he had to leave, so it would have been one of those things where if he would have been like 10 minutes early on the ride, he would have got stuck on it and then he'd have been screwed and wouldn't be able to make it on time. This area definitely looks familiar. I love this area. I feel like it'll be running by, I think Siren's Curse will be running by the end of July, yeah. Do you think the parking in the water park is worth it to get to the back of the park quickly, or is it a nightmare? It is 100% worth it. If you don't have prestige, it will take you a little bit longer to get around, just like travel time in general. Like it's not necessarily that it's blocked up and like backed up, but yep, yeah, I bet. I was around some people there that had new people on the train and they had no idea what was going on, so I feel bad for them. Got a bug stuck in my eye. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, when you're leaving the lot, it takes you through, because a lot of people, when they leave the main lot, they leave in such a way where they all kind of get bottlenecked in one area by the exit. So if you take this road back, it automatically routes you around all of that. And as soon as you get to that area, it's like, even though it takes longer to get to there from here, like it takes longer to get around all the way over there, but once you get to that spot, you'll be thinking that thinking yourself that you did that, because you'll see a big huge bottleneck right there. You know, everyone waiting to leave, and you'll drive past there and be like, hey, hi, bye, see you later. I made the smart decision, you guys didn't, see you. The wait times, I got here at like 6 o'clock and it was already starting to clear out. I only waited, including downtime, maybe like 30 minutes fast lane on Top Thrill. And I didn't see Dawn. Ah, shoot. I was very distracted the whole time. Even if she walked past me, I probably wouldn't have noticed her, to be honest. And I'm very sorry if I did. I did not mean to ignore her. Cedar Point's a special place. There's a certain feeling in the air there. Yes, I 100% agree. Took the wife for the first time last year, and now that's all she wants to do is to go to Cedar Point on vacation. Well, you picked a good one right there. That's all I got to say. Help me find one of those. Sorry to go there with you, but you know, you picked a good one, put it that way. vibes are always great here. Like, even if you don't like riding the rides, there's no point. Like, why not just come here and just chill out, get some food, hang out, chill on the beach? There's so many great things to do here that doesn't involve, you know, riding rides. I'd say more workers are going to, I'd say within the next couple weeks, get some more workers coming in. 2-3 weeks. Is it true that you can get in any line before park closes and they have to let you ride if you get in before 1 minute before? At least I've done it multiple times. Yes, that is very true. Use that to your advantage. Number one pro tip that I think I have for single-use fast lane: use your get to Maverick 15 minutes, 20 minutes before the end of the night, because by then the fast lane is usually cleared out and the fast lane goes straight to the station. Walk up, get straight on Maverick, get off Maverick, run over the Steel Vengeance. It's about 5 minutes or so left at the end of the day. Boom, there you go. Even if it's like a 45-minute wait, doesn't matter. You got it, Tay. I'm in point mode. So yeah, I'm walking to like the exact opposite where I need to go here, but I got like an hour left before I need to do anything, so do it for the people. What do you guys think of this area through here, the back lot? You guys come back here normally? I always do. To be honest, it really is worth it when you come in here, even if the parking lot's kind of full. Just kind of scout out the front just a little bit. Just look for a close parking spot, even if you're coming in later in the day. Someone's bound to have left. You might snipe a quick spot there up front. I know if you show up with a trailer, you can get the premium parking for the cost of regular parking. Yeah, they'll probably like figure out whether you need to go to like the bus parking or there's like a beach overflow parking there. Well, yeah, by the premium parking. So yeah, like if they think that your vehicle's not going to fit in a normal spot, they'll route you somewhere. Bonus night rides to Vengeance, yes. Bonus rides, best rides. When you live far from the parks, you want to make your time worth it, 100%. So that's where, like, if you don't have the opportunity to come up here often and you're staying for 2-3 days or so, you know, I always say at least one of those days try to, if you have the ability and opportunity to be able to come here and stay for 3 days or so, it's 100% worth it. One of those days, get a fast lane. I wouldn't necessarily recommend your first day getting your fast lane, because if you've never been here before, you're gonna need a whole day to kind of soak everything in, kind of know what you want to ride, see where you need to go. So if you've never been here before, it can be very overwhelming. It's a very straightforward layout, but I feel like you can get turned around pretty easily if you're not paying attention and you've never been here before. Here are the cabins. I'll walk down this way, let's walk around. Maybe hit the bathroom over here. I'll say through Sandusky isn't that great looking town. There's some part in oh no! Don't get me started on the dorms. I had the opportunity to have a room in one of those dorms. I stayed in the dragster house. And yeah, very sterilized, very padded room-esque, if you know what I mean. They used to route you through Sandusky to go to Cedar Point, and then property values started to lower because of it and made a lot of areas look really horrible, so they decided to route you on Route 2 all the way around to 250 and go that way, which is smart, but I can see why they did that. You got it, Elvis. A lot of people have that same sort of mentality here. It's just a place to have fun, chill out. Like, there's no point in starting trouble. We're all here to have fun, you know? So what are the cabins like? Can you stay in those? No, the cabins are kind of like a hotel room, and they have a lot of room in there from what I've heard. A lot of opportunity, a lot of places to sleep, put it that way, places to crash. Even though I was just there yesterday, what would you recommend people to wear when going to the park for the first time? I don't see, I'm getting attacked by bugs. The bugs are here, the midges. Dress in layers for sure. Like I got, you know, this coat on here right now, but I started sweating at one point. But at the same time, when you go out to the beach, all that wind's going to be hitting you, and sometimes that wind goes straight through you. So I'd recommend at least some sort of windbreaker, like if it's past May, you don't have to worry about it. But if it's in the May, I'd say like wear layers, like a windbreaker, and maybe do shorts or whatever. But then if it's Halloween weekends, definitely do layers some more windbreaking. I would say just focus on windbreaking and insulation layers. If it's raining, good footwear, waterproof footwear. I would love to go to Epic Universe, but I don't think I'm going to have the opportunity. Not the mayflies yet, they're the really small ones. My Twitch is AE Scotty. The letter A, the letter E, Scotty. Twitch.tv/AE Scotty. I noticed on Top Thrill 2, I was like, wait a minute, is it raining? Nope. It was the bugs. Pretty sure I got one in the back of the throat. One just landed on my phone. Hooray. I'm just glad they're not, nah, they look pretty chill. I didn't get any weird vibes from those birds. How many times have I been in the park? Let's see, I think this is my 4th time here. Yep. Hopefully come back again this weekend for a little bit. Have to do some sort of miracle to pull that off. I think I'll be able to. Well, I'm gonna have to take this opportunity to take this bathroom break, right, guys? So I'll do a little pause screen here. When the mayflies leave, they don't last that long, to be honest. So it's like very, like, if you're here and they're really bad, it was really bad luck. So I'd say like before like summer really hits. The name is Sir. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. All right, I'm going to the bathroom. Got to pause. And we're back. The old coal train dumping site there got famous from a YouTube video, really. So mayflies hurt when they hit yeah, they hurt worse when they hit your eye. Hey, thank you for hanging out on Twitch. I really appreciate it. I don't know how much farther I'll be able to go this way, but I'll kick it up a little bit in the high gear. So they have this all blocked off through here since they're installing the water slide. So I'm gonna assume they have it blocked off this way, because I hope they wouldn't make you walk all the way down that way and they'd be like, nope, sorry, you gotta turn around, walk all the way back. I was thinking about it, but I'm pretty sure they're gonna have it blocked off because of the water slide. They have it blocked off from the opposite side. Yep, I already see the cones. So I'm just gonna have to walk back the way I came. So, you know, I was thinking of planning on going this way, but have a nice little gazebo. Wait, no, that's not going. I really don't want to change it though. Yeah, I don't know. What's the worst that could happen? Crushed by a water slide that's gonna fall right in that spot as soon as I walk past? Probably, yeah, I don't know. Don't rhyme me, but what do you think they're gonna do with that frontier area? What I think they're gonna do? Nothing useful. Put it that way, I don't know. What I would like for them to do is like put some sort of pathway, some sort of cut through. What will be amazing on top of that is to move all the flat rides over there, like put like partition half and off, like all the movable flat rides. Move that to one side, take all the kiddie rides like from Planet Snoopy and all that kind of stuff, the Kiddie Kingdom, move that to the island. Get all the kids onto the island. So the park closes and you actually walk off the wrong exit. Yeah, I feel like if you really explained it, like, I don't know. I don't think they'd let you through the park, but they would at least like let you know what to do. I really don't think they'd let you back in. Well, it'd have to be very special circumstance, and I feel like I mean, there's a lot of ways to kind of get where you need to go. It's just going to be a little more awkward walking around the park. There's ways to navigate around. It's just not ideal. Cool coaster I wish they would add is something that takes you out on the water. Yeah. Well, it could be done, I think. Wait. It would take some sort of technology, possibly. They have shuttles till after the park. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like they'd probably just tell you to go to maybe like if you really couldn't walk and you really needed, it was raining or whatever, they'd probably just tell you to go to like a shuttle spot and you wait for a shuttle. Hey guys, Magnum. Where are we at today? What if I hide in a bush bathroom or trash? You can probably get away with that. If you wanted to stay in trash can the whole night. Secret pathway. Hot coals. You know. Look at that. Hey, Master Swag, what's going on? Yep, I remember you and your buddy Logan, right, on Millennium. I was gonna try to say hi to him today, but I wasn't able to. I wasn't able to ride it. Remember, the goal is always to go back to Cedar Point and not kick John. Yeah, there you go. Like, if you really want to push it, like if you're not worried about coming back, like yeah, you can push things. Like, why not? What's the least they're gonna do? But if you really want to come back and enjoy the park some more, like, yeah, I'd play on the err on the side of caution. It's pretty bright out. I wonder if that's just my camera, because it's. Yeah, no, they say that. Yeah, it is pretty bright for 9 o'clock. Yeah. I didn't have to jump the fence today. Super secret. They're little houses. Nope, they're you can rent these like a hotel room. Trust me, these are way better than what they're like. If I was an employee, I'd love to stay out here. Oh my gosh. McDonald's is a hot spot there at closing time. Funny things. Yeah, and the Dairy Queen also right there. Actually, I don't know now that Six Flags is there. I'm assuming they're going to still Six Flags owns it or whatever. Yeah, I'd really like to stay in these cabins here. It's like a really quiet. Has a lot of room in there. Looks like there's like a loft kind of thing. You can really, you know, get together some people and maybe split the price, hang out, have a party. Like some of the cabins are out on the lake. If I was still in the park, where would you be right now? Like if it closed at 10, right now, let me think. See, I got here at 5, so I'll probably be getting ready to go to Farmhouse to get my second meal right now. So I like to time it to the cabins are worth more than your house. They're worth more than anything I own for sure. Yeah, 100%. I like to work getting Farmhouse and riding Maverick, and then Steel Vengeance at the end of the night within the like last half hour or so. Stuff the food down your throat and ride roller coasters. You know, it's a good time. Yeah, I'd say either backbeat or I've had a lot of backbeat recently. So, how are the crowds today? It was pretty thinned out, I'd say. Oh my goodness! I don't know if you guys can see this. Well, the crowds were better than this right here, I can tell you that. Sometimes the crowds do look like that, but crowds were a lot lighter. Probably the lightest it's been all season, don't have to say. But rather than maybe some of the rainier, crappier weather days. For a nice weather day, this is not crowded at all whatsoever. Hey Don, thanks for the sub. Hey, how's it going? I heard you were at the park today. Hope you had a good day. I mean, I feel like it would have been a great day to be here all day long. My favorite place to eat in the park, between Farmhouse and Backbeat, I imagine. Or no, you gotta put Pavilion up there when the fish is good at Pavilion. That's up there. Yeah, did you see the bugs? Usually hit the Smokehouse Chipotle place for your second meal. Yeah, if like Miss Keats, if you're really hungry, that's the place to go right there. Get your burrito bowl. If you're really like, if you're starving. Oh, look at these speed racers. Slow down. What are you doing? Gonna hurt someone. Jeez. People being reckless. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe for more content like this. For more wandering around Cedar Point before, or I guess after close. You were there for a bit, Don? Yeah, that's all. I was here for like a couple hours. Cabins are cool, I don't know, but not for, yeah, that's what I mean, but you really have to split. Like, you have to get some people out here and you really need to split it up. If you can pay like under $100 a night per split, it might be worth it. And you went through a cloud of bugs on a sky ride, Don. No! They need to put up some bug guards on there, like little screens. Probably a lot of seniors there on field trips with their matching pink and green. There were a lot of kids here today, that's for sure. Even a campsite for your RVs, yeah. Well, I mean, if you have an RV, you can pick that up, no problem, right? I really wish they had some sort of, they wouldn't work out really if you think about it, but if they had some sort of like primitive tent setups with like a little bit of electricity or something, that would be amazing. Like 50 to 75 bucks a night or something like that. I'd 100% do that. Can you imagine like sitting out here on like in a tent on a great night? Too Fast, Too Furious. Top Thrill 2. I feel like they must have cycled through everyone already. Nothing's really running. You'll be coming not this Thursday, but Thursday next week. Put it this way, I hope so. Thursday is a good day to come up for a couple hours, you know, at the beginning. Like, I work on Thursday, so Thursday is a kind of a good day to come up for an hour or two, get your meal in, a couple rides in, head back out. You used to have that right where you're standing. That's right. It used to be Action Zone or whatever, or whatever it was. Challenge Park. Gotta book a campsite in advance. They get booked up pretty fast. You know, I can believe it. Like I said, if you can gather up a great, like a big old party, have everyone split the cost, everyone contribute, that's the way to go. Steal a beach ball. But they need them here. I can't take that home. They need them here. Otherwise, people run into the front gate, I guess? I don't know. Can you hear that, guys? Some weird stuff going on back there. Cedar Point at night. Got to ride Magnum today on stream. I don't know if any of you guys were here. I think some of you guys, Tay, I think you rode Magnum with me, right? It's my first time doing Magnum on stream. I was a little scared, to be honest. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, well. So yeah, I'm able to do a lot of things, give me some time, but doing something like that, yeah, I don't know. I need all the luck that I have and more. Cedar Point Beach, Sandusky, Ohio. Breakers is closed. So even though Breakers is closed, the beach still technically closes at midnight. So Magnum looks great. I love Magnum at night. Like, it's so simple and clean. Just like, I really hope that's all. Like, they keep the iridescent lighting there. That if they switch to LED, modern LED, I'm gonna be kind of mad. Like, I'm all right with the tunnel effects that they put up. You know, like the cool LED lights they have going on there, but this is just perfect, especially from a distance. I've been to the water park. Oh yeah, it's not. Say the water park isn't worth hardly any. Yeah, and hardly any shade, crowded, and long lines. Spend way more time waiting in line than actual water. And when you get in the water, it's like, I don't know, not what you expected. I don't know, it's just. It's okay to, like, if you have your summer pass or your gold pass or whatever, you go in there and spend a couple hours, maybe, like, take a couple laps around the lazy river. Maybe go, like, get a $15 drink at their swim up bar or whatever. Maybe go. They have some good restaurants there too, to be honest. I'd like to go there more for the restaurants, more for than actually swimming. I'm gonna have to hook my battery up. Is there a 25th sign for Millie? Let me think. Around Millie, I don't think they put any 25 anniversary. I mean, I think that's on Fun Pics. They like doing that for Fun Pics. They'll put like a little like symbol or whatever. I'll put you guys down for a second. I need to battery up. How late am I staying at the park? How late am I streaming? Well, I feel like at this point I'm heading back to the car. One of these days I would like to get some sort of setup. So I really like streaming. I really enjoy this. Like, I really like hanging out with you guys. Like, I feel like it'd be kind of cool to, you know, do a partial way home stream, like at the end of the night, you know, just kind of have a later on, Elvis. Yep, I'm hoping to stream again here, so as many times as I can. So can't wait to see you come back, Elvis. Henry, can you see the water slide construction? I assume they'll finish the other slide on Tuesday. Well, plug in real quick. Okay. Alright, so it looks like they're not really connected at the top, but everything else kind of is. I don't know if it's some sort of thing where they just kind of wait till they do like the last piece right there, but it looks like that the green, or I'm sorry, the pink one there was like the first one to kind of finish. And I'm not so sure it's really close to being done, to be honest. I'm not too sure what they're doing. As you can see, it looks like it's like in pieces. Which coaster do I think's on the chopping block? I think either Mine Ride, Blue Streak, or Corkscrew. If I'm going to be realistic about it, probably Corkscrew. If I want to be ideal about it, it'd be Mine Ride, and replace that with like a GCI Woody, an actual like intense. Great ride. But I mean, the fact that Corkscrew is so iconic, goes over the midway, it's the reason why it hasn't, you know, been tore down already. But that can only really get you so far anymore nowadays, especially in modern Six Flags era. They have big space there ready for something new without getting ready. Yeah, I mean, they can be creative, but like on the island there and whatnot, you know, Snake River Falls, they can really be very creative through that area, but they could be even more creative without Mine Ride there. I'm assuming you're talking about Snake River Falls and whatnot, John. Well, it's starting to rain. There's people out on the beach. Nice day to kind of like chill out there. Yeah, I really don't think they need to get rid of anything 100%. Yeah, like if they were to, you know, I have my opinions, but also at the same time my opinion is they don't need to. Even though I don't really care for Mine Ride, I still enjoy it being there, and kids like it there, and you know, I have memories on it. Not gonna lie, I think Millie would be torn down before Magnum. Wow, really? You know how hard it'd be to take down Magnum water park on both sides, and Magnum's much better. Well, anyway, yeah. I hate to say it, but I mean, you got a point. I really hate to say it, but they're not ever going to tear down Millie. They could pull a Disney or Universal and this Bison and laying off Peninsula. Well, along those lines, I feel like if anything, they should just convert the parking lot into... I really hate parking lot coasters and whatnot, but I feel like if they tore it up enough, they could really transform the whole parking lot and then just shuttle in parking, shuttle in people, and have off-site parking. That's just a pipe dream. Why do you think they got rid of Snake River Falls and not Thunder Canyon? I feel like there's a lot of maintenance issues with it. There's a lot of moving parts. There's an issue with Shoot the Rapids and everything. You know, that sort of ride's very kind of outdated. So getting in the raft, going up the lift hill in a raft. It's a good place to chill right here too. When Breakers is going, these fire pits will be running. Rougarou can go before any of the arrows. Yeah, you got it, Jerry. Move. They can just like move Rougarou to another park, and like people will enjoy it there. Like it's an okay ride, but like it's just not meant for Cedar Point. People littering. And Mantis was okay or whatever, but none of the rides are bad enough to be replaced. Yeah, there are some very bad rides out there in this world. We're very spoiled when it comes to like comparing the different rides at Cedar Point to the other rides at Cedar Point. You know, you're going to do each ride a disservice by doing that. You got to kind of compare each individual ride with maybe something else that's in like a less major park. And if you do that, you kind of see like, yeah, what they got going on here, everything is really not so bad. Thunder Canyon's good for Halloween weekends, yeah, for cornsuckers. I think Thunder Canyon is just probably like a lot less maintenance involved. It is, you know, there's not really as many moving parts, I'm assuming. I've not been on it, but I'm gonna assume it's maybe just a little easier to operate, less staff, because in Snake River Falls also required an attendant to be up there on the very top there, in the very top of the lift hill, hanging out and chilling there. So kind of like Whitewater Landing did there at the top of the lift hill. Did they add any trash cans? Home Park of Michigan Adventure got 7 new trash cans. Heck yeah! That's what you call an upgrade. The year for trash cans at Cedar Point was 2023. They got a lot of new trash cans in, and they neglected to put a push sign on the trash cans, so people were like had the hardest time trying to figure out how to operate these stupid trash cans. They're like pulling on the levers and like opening up the door to the trash bin and everything. Riverside Cedar Downs was closed. Yeah, I think it's short staff. Because it's single operator, I believe. So I think it really has to take a very skilled operator, like a skilled, experienced operator that knows what they're doing to be there by themselves. Like that takes a lot. And I think early on in the season, you're not going to have that sort of like experience. And if you do have that experience, you're spread thin enough as it is. You're going to need that experience like on Top Thrill 2 or, you know, something that you can be needed more at. And maybe as the season goes on, they'll have more skilled operators come back to be able to operate Cedar Downs. I hope. This is my theory. How's Millie's new lighting system look? I've not been able to see it really, to be honest, and I'm thinking of it. Might be able to see it heading out this way. Yep, see, it's closed yesterday. It was closed every day I've been here. I really think it's some sort of staffing issue. Like, I hope it's a staffing issue, because I have a feeling that parts on Cedar Downs, like, it's going to be hard to replace or, you know, order. Skyra's down. Hopefully that was just for wind. It can be finicky, just like old Windseeker here. You think the slingshot will go soon? Well, I think. Well, if it, because of the other Sky Coaster going out, Professor Delbert, I can believe that it could have a very limited life at Cedar Point. Like the Slingshot itself, it's like a very reliable model compared to the first version of Slingshot, where all the tension was on the cables, stretched on the cables there. It's a reliable ride. It's just an upcharge and, you know, this and that and the other. So Cadillac Cars also had a very long yesterday for some reason. It really, yeah, well, it requires the ride-ups to really be hustling. They really need to be moving, and if they're not moving, it can get log jammed up. Cedar Downs opened late last year. I'm hoping that's the case then, you know, this year too, because of that, you know, staffing issue. They're really going to have a tough time this year, I think, to be honest. Even tougher. Like, I've already heard some experienced ride ops not coming back because of, you know, the pay. Like, come on. I know you need to make your shareholders money, but at the same time, like, you need to make your parks, you need to make sure your parks operate smoothly, and the way to do that is to have the proper people in there. And the way to have the proper people in there to show them that you want them there. And the way to show them that you want them there is to pay them. That's really what it comes down to. You don't want me here, you're not paying me here, well, I mean, I'm sorry, I want to be here, I want to do this, but I just can't. I'm sorry, you know. Slingshot takes up too much space. Yeah, it'd be like a combo, Gemini, Slingshot, because they've already moved Slingshot once. They're not going to move it again. So yeah, like there's no reason to stick Slingshot by itself, possibly. I don't know. Very pretty sunset. Yeah, I bet, I'm sure One Seeker will be open. I mean, it just depends on whether it's found the wind or not. If it finds the wind, you know, it's the Wind Seeker. Once it finds the wind, it has to shut down. That's the job. It's the Wind Seeker. Seek the wind. All right, got the wind. Let's shut her down. Did our job. You were once emergency evacuated from Gatekeeper because they were stuck. Yep. You're waiting on the top of the lift hill, though. Oh, no. Wow. Lightning struck one of the keys. That is quite the story. I've been stuck on Gatekeeper's brake run before, but at the top of the lift hill right before the twist, the wing over. Wow. Not a good time. I think Gemini would have gone within the next 5-10 years max. Unfortunately, possibly. I hate to say it, but arrows aren't getting love nowadays, really. They should definitely pay their workers like 18 plus because all they go through. Yeah, like, I get it. It's like, it's supposed to, like, the ride ops are younger, it's supposed to be their star job or whatever, but at the same time, like, you can't just be cycling kids in and out of this place and expect there not to be like hiccups and staffing issues. Like, if you really want some consistency in this place, you want some consistency in the operation, some consistency in the different like way the park operates, you're gonna have to keep the same people in there. You just can't be retraining all the time. Like, I feel bad for some of the supervisors I see in year out. Like, at the end of the year, they're just, you can tell, like, when they're training some of the people here, they're just like, yep, we're just going through the motions. You're probably not going to be here in another month. Like, yep, here I am, just doing the same thing here over again. It's really kind of disheartening, to be honest. Some of these write-ups, they put, like, they very passionate. Some of them are enthusiasts. They want to be here, you know, like, they love this, they're passionate about it, they want to be here, but sometimes they just economically can't. It gets to that point in their life, like, yes, they could possibly make a career out of it, but like, at the same time, you need people that really love, like, no one, like, not everyone needs to be like a supervisor, not everyone needs to like move up in the chain, not everyone needs to like always be worrying about their promotion, like getting their raise. Like, why can't you just have people that are just like skilled at their job, love doing what they're doing, like just pay them enough to live their lives day to day and pay their bills, like, and you'll have people come back and work here and they're gonna love it. Like, that would be an amazing life. Just like, no, you can come work your 40 hours, enjoy what you want to do, and know that everything's gonna be paid, you know, like, not have to worry, not have to stress, not to get the second job. Yeah, I saw that earlier today. The big wheel being Final Destination. Oh, I guess last time I was here in Steel Vengeance, I saw some training, and you could tell he was just definitely going through the motions. Like, he's one of the more like passionate, skilled, experienced workers, but you could tell he kind of knew what was going on there. That's my rant. I didn't catch one of those chat messages back there. I was in full rant mode there. I think it was Cloudy what you said. Oh, I'm sorry I missed that. I can't scroll on my phone. I was in rant mode. I had a lot to say. Here's another missed opportunity right here. Like, I like eating up on top here, but I feel like they could have done something right here. Like, I don't know. Made like a made another little food place, a little vendor place right here. Sell like some snacks or some drinks right here. Like, have it be for outside of the park. Like, this is inside of the park. This is outside of the park. Like, I think that's just kind of cool, you know. Let's put a little like window right here. Did you hear Magnum's Red Train got many changes in 2024? Yeah, I think they like it was like a whole new train or like refurbished most of it. Yeah, you can definitely tell when you're not on the Red Train, put it that way. Some of my smoothest rides ever are on the Red Train, row 17, 14. Yeah, and like I understand that, you know, say like it's either for kids living at home or retirees, but like at a certain point though, this like you need your skilled operators, you know, you need to keep your skilled operators, you need to find a way. Like, yeah, you get your teenagers going in and out, that's whatever, but you need to like find the people that know what they're doing and appreciate those people, the people that are putting in hard work. You know, they have the passion. Find those people. They don't, not all those people like, you know, want promotions, want like this and that, like fame or whatever, but like just find those people that they need to keep and appreciate them somewhere. That's all I gotta say. Most of the plans with the corporate buildings, I know they moved a lot of them to like North Carolina or something, so I'm like the ones back there by the water tower and everything, they're probably going to clear a lot of the regional stuff out of there and just keep it maybe just Cedar Point central operations back there. You know, like Magnum today, why not? Come on. What do you gotta hate about Magnum? What's so wrong with Magnum? And replace the whole thing about new cover and wheels. Yeah, you can definitely tell wheels for sure. Like, just it feels a little more sturdy. Magnum, Blue Streak, or rough. That's why I like them. I like it rough. Cedar Point Shadow Monorail. Yeah, wouldn't that be cool to have like the parking offshore, off-site, and get like busted in on a monorail or something like that? Some rain on the lens, I think, here. Alright, we're good. Magnum W. This would be a fun streaming spot to watch Gatekeeper. Yeah. I like to come back here maybe during the day sometime whenever the park's running. Come out here, chill with you guys. Maybe a beach day someday, just like stream out on the beach. What do you guys think of that? Banshee is better than Raptor. I mean, the fact that it's newer helps, and the best restraints hurt. So, I mean, give me Banshee's layout with old school B&M invert restraints. Well, probably getting close to the end of the stream here. I gotta get heading back home. I gotta stop at Starbucks, get some coffee. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make that in time now, but whatever. Be alright. Appreciate you guys sticking with me, even though the stream was a little scuffed at the beginning there. We got her going eventually. Got to have some fun. Get to ride a ride. looks beautiful tonight. Safer ahead, skilled individuals know what they're doing, being paid well. Thank you, thank you. Someone has some common sense. Yeah, I love coffee. I survive on coffee. As long as my drive, I only have about an hour and a half drive, which, like, it's fine. Like, once you start doing it, like, all season long, an hour and a half, it's not, hour and 20 minutes or so, it's not bad. Kinda. I mean, like, I won't make you think that, but that's what I'm thinking internally, yeah. I am in Ohio, or is it? Don't live in Michigan. Yeah, I could figure something out. That'd be kind of funny. To, like, automatically start the stream up or whatever, and then have it go through the starting screen. But then, if the 5 minutes are up, and then it goes to the screen, it's like, well, sorry guys, might be stuck on a ride or this, that, the other. No problem, Sam. I really appreciate you coming in, stopping in. Try to stream as much as I can, like once a week preferably, but I would say maybe I've had some things happen to me the past couple weeks that's hindering that dream at the moment, so I would say within the next month or two I want to be once a week minimum streaming, at least at Cedar Point. Maybe do, like, I don't know, I have some other spots, like some chill spots, so not, you know, nothing like Cedar Point, but it'd just be kind of like a hangout, chill stream, just, you know, hanging out and talking about whatever. Might try something like that. Got a e-bike, ride around some e-bikes. Moose should have told you to park. What you forgot is to delivery. And one of the screens is Scotty Rick rolling over. And you thought. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna actually stream. Just gonna run you guys around and not stream. Just gonna enjoy my day at Cedar Point without you all. Ha ha ha, I'm here and you're not. I'm here all night. If you're ever stuck on a left hill coaster and you live streaming at that time, would you? Oh, nope. I still don't think I would, to be honest. Like, I feel like I'm pushing it when it comes to doing the audio only stuff. So, yeah, I wouldn't chance it. It'd be my luck. That's when, like, ride-outs be pulling up on the elevator or whatever, like on the Millie, and be like, well, you're gonna be the last one to get out. You got your phone now. You're gonna be the last one to get evacuated. Yep. It's starting to rain. Perfect time to end the stream, guys. I really hope you had a good time. I had a great time. Hope to be out here, maybe do a quick stream on the weekend. I don't know. Like, if I do a stream in the weekend, it'd have to be kind of early, so I'm really hoping to, though, put it that way. And with that, hope everyone has a great night. I did. Crazy wild here. Yep, walk of shame, shame. Shame. Whatever. Bye, Don. Bye, Tay. Bye, Jerry. Bye, Sam. Bye, everybody. Thank you for stopping in.